What if the agent helping you buy a home also represented the seller? Would that be a conflict of interest, or could that actually work? That's what we're going to be discussing in today's video. So if you're new here, I'm Alex, and I'm a real estate agent right here in Southern California, and this is 2-Minute Tuesday. Now, the purpose of this series is to educate buyers and sellers so you make more informed decisions, not emotional or rush ones, when real money is on the line. Now, if quick real estate breakdowns like this help you make sense of the process, go ahead and hit that like button for this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who is buying or selling right now. Now, today we're going to be talking about a topic that raises a lot of questions. And friends, that is dual agency. So what exactly is dual agency? Well, dual agency occurs when one real estate agent represents both the buyer and the seller in the same transaction. It's legal in many states, restricted in others, and always requires a full disclosure, written consent from both parties. Now, in a dual agency situation, the agent becomes a neutral facilitator. This means they can help with the paperwork, timelines, and logistics, but they cannot advocate for one side over another. They can't suggest how much to offer, how low a seller should go, or share any confidential motivations from either party. But there can be advantages to this situation. Let's talk about the potential pros. Now, for some buyers and sellers, dual agency could feel much more streamlined. There's one point of contact, fewer communication delays, and sometimes a smoother transaction overall. Now, in certain situations, like when a buyer already wants a specific property, it can simplify the process as well. Now, the cons, and this is where people really need to pay attention. The biggest downside is limited representation. In a traditional transaction, your agent's job is to negotiate in your best interest. In a dual agency, well, that role changes. The agent must remain neutral, which means you lose that advocacy. And there's also a risk of misunderstanding. Now, some people assume the agent is still on their side when legally that's no longer the case. That's why disclosure and clarity matter so much in this situation. Now, here's the insight most people don't consider. Dual agency isn't inherently good or bad. Instead, it's situational. For highly experienced buyers and sellers who understand the process, it may work just fine. For first-time buyers or emotionally charged transactions, it can create blind spots. And what matters most is that knowing exactly what the level of representation you're agreeing to and being honest about whether you're comfortable navigating negotiations without an advocate. Once you understand that, you're going to be in a much stronger position to decide what works best for you, not just what's convenient at the moment. Now, as always, as I echo over and over again on this channel, talk with your realtor about how dual agency works in your state and whether it makes sense for your specific situation. But if you have additional questions or insights to share, go ahead and drop a comment down below. As always, thanks again for watching 2-Minute Tuesday. If you've learned a little something today, do me a huge favor and like this video and subscribe. I mean, after all, I don't want you to miss out on any future content like this. And let's be real here. It helps the whole YouTube algorithm with the channel here. More people finding these videos like this. So we thank you in advance. Now, time for me to shut things off and get back to work. If you happen to be in California looking to buy or sell or have questions on real estate in general, as I mentioned in the beginning of this video, I'm a real estate agent right here in Orange County. Feel free to reach out to me. And with that said, friends, I'm going to be shutting off the cameras and I will see you in the next video.